I wanted to share a story with you. I visited Bergdorf Goodman day before yesterday, and I met one of the sales managers. Manager name is Alan Bear, and I believe even when you're the CEO, he worked for the company. And I was asking, what do you think about Ira? And he was saying that Ira was a dreamer. He was a visionary. He thinks highly of you. He believes that you are extremely inspiring. He mentioned that you understood the business inside out. You had strong knowledge about the business. Even reading some of the comments about your book, some of the people were saying you have strong integrity. You are a trustworthy person. So that brings my next question. Is that what do you think makes a great leader?
I think the people have to feel that the leader, the people who work for him, have to feel he knows what it is he wants to do and knows how to do it. And that gets confidence that we're on the right track. It's very much like in the Army. If the war is taking place, if your commander knows what's going on, you don't mind going ahead, but if you don't want to do it. In retailing, it's such a personal business with salespeople relating to the customer directly, and the salespeople can relate to the CEO and the CEO to the salespeople if he would travel. And I say, just following when I had lunch last week with Bob Chavez, and Bob began, and they won a wonderful business, Hermes. It's an incredible business. Their profit is phenomenal, their sales are great, and they have great customer base. And Bob said, I visit the stores, I know every salesperson, 26 stores, they know him. They have confidence in him because he's a manager, a professional manager. And a professional manager touches all the bases. And salespeople can see if someone doesn't know what he's doing, they can see it before you can, before you recognize it. I don't know who the salesperson, I'd like to thank her.
Yeah, and actually it's him, Alan Bear, and he worked for the company for a long period of time. As a matter of fact, I met two other people there. One of the guy named, I believe, Patrick, and he wasn't there while you were the CEO of the company, but he knows about you, and he said this exact word, "Oh, Ira, the legend." And I felt good going there, and I felt so proud that I'll be interviewing you.
Well, you're very nice. There's one fellow. When I went to look at the books a couple of months ago, and I think they were missing, and the salesman, Bob Bear, I think his name was, and I said, what's happening here? He said, well, I'll get the books out, I'll take care of this, I'll take care of that, so on and so forth. And I thanked him very much. I wrote to Jim Gold in Dallas and said, Jim, you have a great guy there. He's just a salesman. He qualifies for being more than that. And he got back to this fellow. And next time I was in, the fellow said, gee, Mr. Neimark, thank you very much. And I think that's like dropping pearls of wisdom as you travel around. If you can benefit someone. I have a plumber who came to the house, did a fabulous job the other day, and I wrote to his boss and said, this guy's great. It also benefits you, because then when you call them next time, they're there whenever you want them. But that's very nice, because I saw the salespeople every day. I'd get to the office at 9 o'clock in the morning. Exactly at 9. My secretary used to say the train was on time. She knew the door would open. I'd be there. Cleaned all my paperwork, telephone calls, messages by 10:30. Then I was through the store, walking, not just for joy, but just walking. Is this right? This right? Hello, good morning, what's wrong? And they knew that I was interested in them, and they were interested in what I was doing. And it's a relation. And the thing that bothers me, when people say that we have 50 stores, like I mentioned at your talk, I don't care if you have 100 stores. You have a jet, they give you a jet, then use it. 1 day a week is all you have to invest, as you mentioned earlier.
So if I understand what he said, that a strong leader must know their people. A strong leader must be confident and knowledgeable in order for other people to be respected.
Must be knowledgeable about his business and his merchandise. Not, oh, it's how is this doing, why not, what are you doing? In the merchandise system, which is outlined here, that I had, if something is bought by a buyer, like if this nice young lady became the Donna Karan buyer, and I mentioned at your session, we would say you're allowed to buy X number of units, and we'll watch it very carefully. If one style did not move, it had to go. The average buyer would never want you to mark it down. Oh, it'll sell. But by doing that, we taught them that you buy merchandise with a certain length of, and then it has to go, because we want to be the newest of any store in the city. And the salespeople are smart. They're the smartest one in the store. They know this guy knows his business. Don't play games.